in her name. I should take that. What's that?
Yoink! Phew!
Might as well take a look. Better take that. I must keep going. Better take a look. Looks like a trap there. What are you hiding?
And this chest, which was locked and trapped, has a necklace of elemental augmentation. When one of your cantrips deals acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder damage, add your spellcasting modifier to the damage dealt. Oh, that seems good for
Pride of
Will.
the gate.
A long way to go still. Onward then. Worth grabbing.
steam cloud with a fresh corpse. And of course, okay, Scratch is stopping there at least.
Might find something useful.
Why do I feel like Scratch is gonna run right into a trap? Yep.
Someone there? Like a wraith. Traps. How considerate.
A vent.
I'm ready. Calm and quiet, that's the way. Looks like a trap there.
Looks like that one was already,
Looks like a trap there. Need to press onward.
Easy. This place is hungry for blood.
yeah, the traps have, yeah. Scratch took care of the traps. Interesting.
Time for a little pilfering.
Gravely wounded. Cannot be healed or saved. But I guess I could talk.
Come to finish the job.
What happened to you?
Picked the wrong fight. I gave the bastard something to cry about, though. By the gods, it hurts. Help me, please.
Cleric of Shar. Play with the killing wound. Make him suffer.
Stop! Stop, please! Just end this! Get this blade out of me. Use it. Kill me. Kill me now.
I already did the suffering thing. I will stay with you until the end, but I won't speed your passage.
I serve you death on a plate, and still you refuse to eat.
Still rolling in the muck, I see.
Gortash knows you are coming, knows you have the Bone Lord's stone. Do not let him hiss hot air into your worm-weakened brain. He will not leave you bloodless for long. He will twitch you by the sinews, a puppet jerking and jabbing at his command. Remember, his throat spits lies, but my blade carves the truth. You will read it on your skin soon enough.
She's toying with us. But why? Find something useful. None shall see me. Off I go. Looks like a trap there.
A vent. But it's just a steam cloud. I don't know how much I care about that.
Better fetch that.
Now there is a tripwire. Ah, so yeah, this is the safe way.
Easy. This place is hungry. Still warm.
Worth a look. Curious. Last time I saw that ship, it was docked at Moonrise Towers.
And there's people here, so let me bring my people in closer.
Those two are about to come to blows. No need to get involved, though.
Run your mouth, Kairos. My blade does my talking. The guild owns this city.
Interestingly enough, that made them hostile. Ah, and they saw me.
Gods, it's hot in here.
I've missed this.
Got to concentrate.
Let's go. Under their noses.
Got to focus.
Target too far, so let's move up a little bit. feel the need to rage for this. Oh, they threw a bomb at me.
Oh no. I hate wolves.
I think let's do a twin spell here. Oops, I forgot to reapply Hex. I'll do that now.
Got to move.
Oh wait. Yeah, I'll just do that.
True.
There's blood in the air. Yes, here.
Oh, there was ice there? Yeah.
Easy.
Two steps at a time.
I keep forgetting to reapply Hex.
This feels good. Don't linger.
What's the plan? Have to keep going.
Who's left? Oh, there you are.
This is my happy place. In position. Hup.
And everyone but Astarion has leveled.
There's no time to waste.
Not too much different for Shadowheart, except that she does get a 4th level spell slot, which means when I long rest again, I can cast a higher level aid on everybody and then get that spell slot back with the amulet, and then once a day have a. In fact, I could now once a day I could upcast a Spirit Guardians, so that's cool. More 5th level spells available? No, 4th level. More 4th level spells. Well, I get Polymorph now with Shadowheart, so I don't want to double up here. Wall of Fire can be very good at control, so I'll take that. I don't feel the need to change this spell. But, oh, he gets a feat. And at this point, I think I'm just going to go for ability improvement. And then fighter level 2 will unlock Action Surge.
What am I to do?
Mind Flayer Parasite Specimen. And I think I want to go ahead and go for the Psionic Dominance, being able to use a reaction to just nullify a level 5 or lower spell each turn is pretty crazy.
Let's try this way.
Ooh, more annotated ships manifest. Nothing special, but hey, 2 more Mind Flayer Parasites. Think it's high time Shadowheart picked up Call the Week. And let's head towards Mind Sanctuary by picking up Psionic Backlash. Farland here has a Gleam Dance Dagger. It's a +2 dagger, offhand only. When this dagger is wielded in the offhand, the wielder gains +1 bonus to armor class. That seems very nice. But it's not really for anybody in this party, because Shadowheart and Karlach are both wearing shields, which is going to be better than +1 to armor class, and they're not really making offhand attacks. Or Shadowheart is, but with hand crossbows. And Astarion is using his offhand for the... Although... If I send this to Astarion, 'cause what does Astarion have in his on-hand? The Assassin's Short Sword, advantage on stealth checks. That's why he has that. Yeah, okay. So yeah, the Gleam Dance dagger isn't really for this party.
Whatever it takes.
But I can speak to them.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
What were they here for?
Don't know. Something valuable.
Who are you?
Fallen from the guild.
What were you doing here?
Seizing their haul for 9 fingers.
And then who were you fighting?
The Stone Lord's men. Interlopers.
Who is the Stone Lord?
Fury. Threat to everyone.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
And then I believe... Oh, yes. Archer Valicia also.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
What was the fighting about?
Territory. Control. Smuggling valuables.
Who were you fighting?
Stone Lord's thugs. Threat to us all.
What were you doing here?
Observing. Spying. Disguised.
Who are you?
Harper. Infiltrated the guild.
And then Kairos here has Corpse Grinder. A two-handed maul. +2. That apparently deals thunder damage. And has Grand Slam as a weapon action. Slam your weapon into the ground, thunderously impacting nearby foes and possibly pushing them away. On save, they still take half damage. It is definitely time to go sell, but also it's definitely time to make a bunch of sorcery points and short rest.
Keep going a little longer now.
And I
My
think we
faith
are
will guide
okay to
me.
keep going.
What do we have here?
I thought we'd be safe in the gate. I heard the stories.
Tell all you want. We've got enough mouths to fill. We don't need your kind.
Let's see what's to be said.
I've got my eye on you. And them over there too. I don't miss a thing.
The Duke. Ravengard, I think. I heard he's a good man.
Let us talk to him. Please. If you could just...
They won't let us in. And they ask we were nice too.
Okay, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna explore this better on the way back, but I just want to get to sell stuff at the moment. Alright, I've got that gemless ring on me. Let us see if I can mention it to Ferg.
Welcome. You see to peruse the special goods, I take it.
There are wares too exotic to have been purchased from refugees, surely. Who's your supplier?
Trade secrets. But I can guarantee you that nothing I have to offer was stolen. It was all given happily and willingly. Every last item.
I guess nothing specifically about the thing. And it's only worth 1 gold.
To debate with civilians.
Alright, so let's start making our way back up this way.
This way.
I never did set foot in this house.
I'd better do the talking.
The Rivington rats don't waste any time, do they? I can see why they were so highly recommended. Anyway, I have a lot to do now those squatters are out of my hair. Goodbye!
Rude.
If they had any idea how much a cleaner costs these days.
Well, I suppose I'm not gonna just sit here and invade somebody's home.
I'll grab that. Worth a shot.
The circus of the last days has returned. See Dryads, Jinn, and Dribbles the Clown back with a new act.
Trust no one. Let's get to the shadows.
Oh.
No time to dally. Unseen. Perfect. I see your way.
Over there.
Abandoned house chest key.
We have here.
Be careful. There are traps about.
Let's get this thing open. On I go. Might as well. Worth a rummage.
You remember that spiced apple loaf we had in Waterdeep? The big one. All in one
And there's these two buildings and this building on this side of the street.
I'll see what I can learn.
If you're a customer, go down to this shop. Otherwise, clear off.
What do you sell?
Well, given this is in fact a blacksmith's, we sell things that need smithing. The shopkeeper can tell you more. Give the lazy sod something to do for once.
Worth a try.
The journal suggests that he's been finding or purchasing infernal iron goods, and he doesn't know where they're coming from.
Need to press onward. Locked from the other side. Where does this lead to?
What's the rush, Sob? Can't we stay here for a bit?
No time to waste.
What's the harm in one night?
He wants to tease them. Worst that can happen is one of those steel watchers stamping us into the dirt.
To send them to serve, they say. Well, I say poppycock. Cannot believe they lost my letters.
Mark my
I'm sure you let us return home. You all right? One way to skin
I'm fine.
Oh.
Hi! Welcome to the Rivington General. Browse carefully. The weapons are sharp.
Pawning your wife's ring.
What do you remember?
Hi! Want a blade? Or a bow? Or a dagger? Or maybe a spear is more your thing? You look like you know how to use a spear. By spear. What'd you say, huh?
Are you the one that sells the smith's weapons?
Yep, that's me.
Grumpy fella, isn't he?
On the outside, but he's a softy at heart, like molten steel. Also, he's a living legend. Do you know he's won Best Smith in Rivington 7 years in a row? And he says that if I move enough stock, I might even get to have a go on the anvil.
I don't want to be overly positive here. I'll just use the trade button. See what you got. Arrows. Fiend slaying is always useful. Arrow of many targets is always useful. The Stalker gloves are interesting, but 1 to 4 force damage once per turn because it does a sneak attack is not going to be as good as 1 to 4 damage on every attack. So, arrows. Arrows are the main thing I could pick up here.
Well, start clearing outsiders from Rivington and the refugee camps soon.
And for what? You didn't even fight back.
I know. We'll see what's left.
Quiet as a mouse. Best step softly. Might as well take a look.
Last warning. You're sticking your immigrator nose in where it don't belong. You got a brain in your head. You'll stay in your filthy camp with the other absoluter vagrant scum. Your girl didn't get that memo. You really don't want to know what happened to her. Now scram.
That's curious. Have to keep low. No time to dally.
What might you be hiding?
Well, doesn't look like there's too much we can do here besides gather what loot they had. And actually,
Right, better get to it. Feel my mistress's wrath.
What's that?
oh,
No time for dally.
I'm ready.
sunlit cave mouth. Which leads out here. Well, I certainly did not find that path the first time around.
Let's see what I can glean.
That'll make a great headline. Ah! Are you trying to get into the city? Got a minute to tell me about your experience at the gate today?
Slow down a second. Who are you?
I'm Lens, roving reporter for the Baldur's Mouth Gazette. My editor sent me to cover the drama out here at the gate. He wants some fluff piece about the heroic Steel Watch keeping the mob at bay, whether or not that's the truth or not.
Criticizing the Steel Watch. That's not an opinion you hear often.
If you read the Baldur's Mouth Gazette, it's an opinion you'll never hear. Lord Gortash makes sure of that. My editor, Mr. Needle, was a brilliant journalist. But recently, well, now he's got friends in high places. He seems more interested in keeping them happy. Seems like everything we write needs Gortash's approval. Can't recognize my own work by the time they're done editing.
I'd love to speak with your editor. Where can I find him? That could be a line towards getting an audience with Gortash.
At the Gazette's print house. Though it's in the lower city, so you'll need to get past the gates first. Come to think of it, you remind me of someone he was writing a piece about. You, might want to speak to him about that. Set the record straight before the ink is dry, so to speak. Now, if you don't mind, I've got some edits to make.
Let's not bother them quite yet, while we still have things to explore over here.
Let's see what we have here.
Stillmane's murder, still unsolved. City Watch.
Stillmane is dead.
Achoo! Oh, bloody dogs!
I'll give it a try.
Sword Coast Couriers.
Welcome to Sword Coast Couriers. To send and to serve. Delivery not guaranteed.
Wait, delivery not guaranteed?
Well, we've had to change the policy. Hard to send letters by road when there's a rampaging army of fanatics bearing down on you. I'll tell you, it's left me in a right pickle. I've sent what I can by pigeon, but now something's attacking them and all. Become a postmaster, Danzo. It'll be easy. Nobody mentions having to spend your evenings hunting for pigeon carcasses, do they?
You sense there's more to his anxiety than a few missing letters.
Level with me. What's really going on here?
Oh, well, one of the missing letters is my own correspondence. A personal matter, nothing serious. But you can understand if people think I can't even deliver my own letters, I'd be finished.
Good luck with that. I've got bigger problems to solve.
Well, I'm sure you do. What's a few letters gone astray at a time like this? Hardly life and death, is it?
Lord Gortash to be elevated to Archduke.
Gortash is poised to become Archduke. Better get to Worm's Rock.
Pigeons are very sensitive. They can't fly straight if they're disturbed.
Name and rank! Quickly now! There's a war on!
Against the Absolute? I know. I'm fighting it.
The Absolute? Poppycock! Enemy propaganda designed to confuse simple minds. Pah! Not your fault you fell for it. You need a strong leader like myself to see the wood under the trees. I am Commander Lightfeather, leader of the finest aerial communication regiment this side of the Triumpha. State your purpose, Groundwalker. I don't have all day.
Why does a flock of carrier pigeons need a commander?
Because we deliver communications across dangerous enemy territory with only our superior wits and aerial agility to protect us. Even our skills have their limits. We've lost several experienced flyers recently. They knew the risks, but still, damn shame. Intelligence is in short supply, but we know our enemies flanked us on the west side, not one rooftop away. We're avoiding the whole area. I won't lose one more beak to the Blighter. If you pass that way, beware the sign of the featherless wings. From that rooftop, none return.
Outlander, enlisted avian. Karlach is inspired. Meet Commander Lightfeather.
I've no need of a wing man. Commander Lightfeather will give you your briefing.
A little wet under the wing for our unit. The commander will soon straighten you out.
I'm gonna read these. I will let you know if any of them are interesting.
Unseen. Perfect. Let's see what my touch can do. What's theirs shall be mine.
That would just go outside. No point in opening that door.
Onward in her name. What do we have here? No harm in a little conversation.
Woof!
I beg your pardon?
Ah, you speak, which means you're not a dog. So, what the hell are you doing in my kennels?
I think I found one of your dogs, Scratch.
Found him, did you? I can't say I'm surprised. Gomwick never kept him on a tight leash. Bring him here, and I'll give him a once-over for you. Check him for worms and so on.
Oh, yes, please, I'd love to see him.
He's a good dog. We'd both love to see him again.
Whistle for Scratch.
Scratch! Oh, it's good to see you, boy!
Shut up, Dringo, and get back to work. And you've been slacking as well, Scratch, my boy. This dog is property of Sword Coast Couriers. I'll take him off your hands now.
You shouldn't raise your hand to him like that.
I can do whatever I please. He's my dog. Now get out. This is a private yard.
Intimidation. I'll break every bone in your body before I let you hurt that dog. Oops. Oh yeah, thaumaturgy. That works.
You'll do no such thing.
It's not just Scratch. She's always hurting the dogs.
Shut your mouth, Dringo. Last warning.
I'll give you to the count of 10 to leave these kennels. 1, 2... I already have advantage from situational, so I will add guidance instead of thaumaturgy.
Fine. You think you can do a better job without me? Be my guest. They're a useless bunch of mongrels. You're welcome to them.
You got rid of her? I'll do a better job looking after these dogs than she ever did. I promise.
Whatever, kid. She threatened Scratch.
Thank you for making Mistress go away. She was horrid.
Mistress is gone. Mistress is gone. I mean, such terrible news. She will be missed.
I'm sure.
This whole situation stinks. Murder still unsolved.
Actually...
The cult is on our doorstep, and you want to talk about friends. Mummy? You didn't even fight back.
Grey feathers. What are these from?
Well, this direction, so...
Bet you want to know all about Stelmane's murder? Hottest topic in Rivington. Apart from the March of the Absolute's army, I suppose. Got today's edition of the Baldur's Mouth Gazette right here. You want one?
The Emperor was concerned about it.
Excellent. You enjoy that one, all right? It's really gory.
Mouth Gazette, issue 86. Ritualistic murder of Duke Stellamain at Elf Song still unsolved. Merchant Guild declares magic item market saved by adventurers. Not entirely sure what that means.
For days.
There.
The symbol on the collar. Does that mean this is Gale's pet?
Oh. Well, if that is Gale's pet, then... Oh, and Astarion leveled up. Now, I've been thinking about what I want to do with Astarion, and I think I probably just want to do a 4-8 split for the feats. So, I'll go ahead and take level 4 Rogue now to get that feat. And that will probably just be ability improvement.
Attention!
Said you do whatever it takes.
And if that is Gale's pet, I should go get Gale.
Orin toys with us where she could destroy us. Whatever her motivations, I hope she reveals them quickly.
Join me?
Would that I could. But your entourage is full. You'll need to make room for me first.
Trade places
Back in
Quill?
the thick of things at last. Oh, how exciting.
It's certainly good to be back at camp. How I've missed the smells.
Glad you're back where you belong.
Indeed. And I'm sure Dringo will do a great job. He always took good care of me.
It's not enough. We have a gallery of villains to look out for, but now we could be infiltrated by a shape changer? I can't even tell if any of you are acting strange because you've been replaced, or because this group is full of weirdos.
Are you worried about Cazador finding out you were back?
I won't lie. The thought hardly fills me with glee. Even with my newfound advantages, he's still an incredibly powerful vampire. But he's arrogant, too. If he does hear I'm back, he'll try to take me and expose himself in the process. Then I'll be able to strike.
And how will you strike exactly? He won't be alone.
Neither will I, darling. At least I hope you'll come along for the show. But regardless, the plan is simple. Find him, stop him from gaining almighty power, and then really enjoy killing him. And if I can seize that almighty power for myself, well, all the better.
Fucking shapeshifter. She'll try to break our best asset, our trust. Fortunately, she's no match for our second best asset, me.
I have battled great evils, been mocked by villains of all sorts. But Orin, she is beyond even Thorm. Her mind is twisted beyond recognition. What is she capable of? And where will she strike next?
We're nearing the city. Are you excited to return? Reluctant? A little of both?
Baldur's Gate is where I first raised a glass in toast at the tender age of 14 and got so tipsy from wine, I puked in Dillard Portier's bushes. It's where the flaming fist chased me after I'd stolen a peach from a cart in the Wide. I got a good chewing out over it too. It's where my father taught me to hold a rapier, to read books of lore, to know right from wrong. It's been 7 years since I left. It's no paradise, but it's home, and it's worth saving. And you? The city's yours too, after all. How's it feel to be back?
I think in her current state, this is the proper response. I don't feel much of anything.
Give it time. It's a city of many colors. Let them wash over you. Expeditions to the continent of Mastika gather in the harbor. The Church of Gon displays its most priceless treasures in the High House of Wonders. Voices raised in song on returning day. The heady wines at the Elf Song. There's truly no place like Baldur's Gate.
You know, the way this cold brim hat hides his eyes in most of the angles reminds me of Cole from Dragon Age Inquisition. And I don't think that's a bad fit for Will's vibe. But I'm not having him join me yet. And it looks like we have an unwelcome guest.
Hi. It's me, Yenna. You remember me, right? You were really nice to me before, and, my mum hasn't come back yet. She might come later. I don't think she's coming. Could we maybe stay here?
Yes! We can play One-A-Cup!
Sorry, kid. I don't think so.
You don't?
I already told you no. I meant it.
But... All right. I'll go. But you'll see. You should have said yes. You'll wish you said yes.
And what does that mean? Let's have Gale approach.
At once.
Since it is his pet.
Mr. Decarios, heavens! Fancy seeing you here.
Tara! That can't be you, can it?
I suppose you won't be terribly shocked to find your old friend Tara amongst the pigeons. They've always been a personal favourite.
My, is that a ring? For us? Ugh, you shouldn't have. Enjoy yourself now, Tara. Looks like you've got yourself set up quite nicely here.
Do I really care about the postman's pigeons? How about what's your Tristram doing here? Let's start with that.
She isn't my Tresim. She's my friend. And from the looks of things, it appears she's eating pigeons.
Can you ask her to stop eating pigeons?
Oh, right. Did you hear that, Tara? Stop it?
Well, these must be important birds indeed, Mr. Decarios. Forgive me for feasting on their bodies and bones so very voraciously.
Oh, she's agreed. Just about.
Ring of Blink. Sure, why not? Seems fine.
What's next, I wonder? Worth grabbing.
Cat's got your tongue, Karlak. Find the missing letters. We learned Gartesh is currently being ordained as Archduke. We have the missing letters. Postmaster Danzo will be pleased. We discovered that Gortash is in Worms Rock Fortress. Right. Well, far be it from me not to pry. Letters about taxes. Anonymous letter. Postmaster shipment inquiry. To Roa Moonglow the Zent. So, Danzo has ties to the Zentrum. And nothing particularly interesting about the others. No time to waste.
I must keep going.
He had nothing to do with his death. Swear it.
Alright.
No harm in a little conversation.
If you happen to stumble across those letters, do bring them by. There'd be a tip in it for you.
I found a letter intended for the Zentrum. It made for very interesting reading.
You read it? Technically, that's interfering with someone else's property. I should report you to the nearest manip. Tell you what, give it here and we'll say no more about it. I'll give you a nice little bonus as well, a finder's fee. What do you say?
Give me everything the Zentrum paid you, or this letter is the least of your worries.
Fine. Just give me the letter. Forget you saw anything. This never happened.
686 gold. Pleasure doing business with you, sir. And now there is one more little matter.
Lost in thought.
Alright, well. Not. Must be locked.
Locked from the other side. Where does this lead to?
Let's see. Got to press on.
It is late, so I think I'm gonna call it for this session. Open Hand Temple, I'm gonna go through there next probably because I've already seen like a cave looking up to the other side of it. And then the circus is here, which itself could take a little bit of time. And then we'll be ready to move on into the lower city, perhaps. We'll see how that goes. But for now... Oh, actually, I should go get Will back. Alright, so next time we'll talk to these people and we'll head into the temple properly. Alright, see you then.